the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama.
The President of the Republic, the Vice President of the Republic, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana and spouse, members of the Council of State, Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs, the Dean and members of the Diplomatic Corps, senior government officials here present, the Chief Director of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Directorates and staff, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends of the media, good evening. I'm Akin Sabrokwa, Director of State Protocol Department and your Master of Ceremonies for this event. On behalf of the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, I welcome you all to Jubilee House and to this evening's presentation of the New Year greetings to the President by the members of the Diplomatic Corps. May I now invite the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, Member of Parliament for North Town constituency, to deliver his welcome remarks. A round of applause, please.
Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, Your Excellency, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, Justice Gertrude Esaba Tokono, and your dear husband, Secretary of the Judicial Service of Ghana, Justices of the Supreme Court, Chairman and members of the Council of State, Ministers of State, Deputy Ministers of State, Honorable Members of Parliament, Your Excellency, the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, our revered and esteemed traditional and religious leaders, members of the press, and my dear friends of the envoy choir, ever melodious colleagues at the ministry. Many people do not know that you are colleagues, foreign service officials. So diplomats can be multi-talented. They do not only do diplomacy, sometimes they sing. Distinguished, a round of applause for the envoy choir of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to gather here at the Jubilee House, the heart of our government, to share New Year greetings. I extend our warmest wishes for a year filled with peace, prosperity, and strengthened partnerships. As President Mahama conveyed at this morning's State of the Nation address, Ghana is deeply grateful to you all and heads of your governments for the impressive and historic attendance of his investiture and that of the first female Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. We have also acknowledged the numerous congratulatory messages received at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. All this is a testament to the confidence you repose in our efforts at advancing democracy. The new year prompts us to reflect on past challenges and achievements and reaffirms our dedication to the principles of the global community. Despite various global challenges, including conflicts, isolationism, transactional diplomacy, and economic crisis, our commitment to multilateralism, true enduring partnerships, and dialogue has remained firm, helping us to navigate these issues together. We remain dedicated to fostering multilateralism and the tenets of diplomacy, in the firm belief that isolationism would not serve our continent well. The array of global challenges we face, such as terrorism, inequality, and food insecurity, require a collective resolve. Our continued cooperation with nations and international bodies like the ECOWAS, the AU, and the UN, and other global organizations is crucial in addressing these issues and advocating for fairer global governance. We are making efforts to have effective engagements with all relevant international actors and to ratify all international agreements that we have signed onto. Central to our foreign policy is our commitment to being friends to all and enemies to none, as His Excellency President Mahama reiterated this morning. We are determined to uphold the respect for sovereignty and peaceful coexistence. We continue to prioritize strengthening our ties through diplomacy, trade, and cultural exchanges. Economic diplomacy remains a cornerstone of our international strategy, acknowledging that strong economic relationships catalyze sustainable development. We are focused on fostering trade agreements and equitable economic policies. We are also working on labor agreements that provide added decent job opportunities which guarantee the dignity and rights of the Ghanaian youth. In today's digital age, we recognize the importance of digital diplomacy. We are committed to ensuring that technological advancements promote inclusive growth and ethical governance. Our goal is to create a digital space that supports equitable access and innovation while protecting rights. As we face the realities of climate change, it is imperative to enhance our efforts in environmental sustainability and climate adaptation. We are ready to collaborate on initiatives that address this critical issue through sustainable action. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, our global economic uncertainties, cybercrime, terrorism, food insecurity, and pandemics are pressing challenges that need a unified response. These threats to global stability and security make it clear that comprehensive cooperation and stronger security frameworks are indeed necessary. And this is why, Your Excellencies, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, following through with the marching orders received from President Mahama, is currently formulating a new comprehensive foreign policy that reflects the current dynamics and prepares us for a more transformational future. Consistent with our pledge to carry out institutional reforms at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we have promptly created a delivery unit which is headed by a distinguished ambassador to spearhead these institutional reforms. At the core of the objectives we seek to achieve are greater efficiency, maximum diplomatic impact. Diplomacy must translate into the well-being of the people, and ambassadors are going to be given KPIs to meet as we pursue a vigorous economic diplomacy agenda. And responsiveness of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We believe that the time has come to end the consistent complaints that the ministry has not been responsive to correspondence from particularly the diplomatic community. Your Excellencies, having been inundated with complaints from our fellow compatriots, we would like to entreat all diplomatic missions in Ghana to ensure that they treat our nationals who visit their premises in pursuit of their visa applications with dignity and respect. We will respectfully like to implore you to provide conducive waiting areas, emergency services, reasonable waiting time for appointments, and address challenges in using visa application websites. It is, however, fair to observe that some diplomatic missions are doing a great job in this regard, and for those missions we wish to convey our heartfelt commendations. Your Excellencies, as we begin this new year, let us commit to our goals of dialogue, true partnerships, and multilateral engagement. We look forward to deepening our diplomatic and economic relationships and advancing our shared objectives for the benefit of our nations and the world. Your Excellencies, I am happy to state without any equivocation that Ghana's Ministry of Foreign Affairs is open to you at all times. And I really mean this. Already, in less than 3 weeks in office, I have met 15 ambassadors. This week, I met 9. So, this ministry, the Foreign Affairs Ministry, consistent with the directives from the President, we are open to you at all times. We keep an open door policy. Please feel free to walk in at any time. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I extend my heartfelt wishes for a peaceful, healthy, and prosperous new year to you all. And may our collective efforts in diplomacy continue to lead us toward a future of progress and success. I thank you very much.
Hello. Good. Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Another round of applause, please, for the Honorable Minister. The inspiring words. I now call on the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, His Excellency Mihir Kier, Ambassador of the Republic of Lebanon to Ghana, to deliver his New Year address on behalf of the Diplomatic Corps. Please, a round of applause. Oh, sorry.
Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, Your Excellency Professor Jan Nana Opoku Ajiman, Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Julius Dibra, Chief of Staff and officials of the Presidency, Honorable Samuel Okudjeto Ablakwa, Minister of Foreign Affairs, esteemed members of the government, Excellencies, ambassadors and members of the diplomatic corps, distinguished guests, good evening. On behalf of the diplomatic corps, it is a privilege and honor to stand before you tonight to convey our sincere congratulations on this joyous occasion of the new year 2025. I take this opportunity to commend you on your victory in the general elections and to celebrate Ghana for being an aspiring model of democracy in the sub-region in Africa. Your Excellency, your return to the presidency reflects the confidence and trust that Ghanaians have in your leadership and vision, which was first demonstrated during your successful tenure from 2012 to 2016. Your presidency brings new hope and renewed focus on advancing national prosperity, enhancing Ghana's regional and global stature, and addressing key challenges of our time. Our present challenges go beyond national borders, requiring collective efforts and innovative solutions. Ghana, like many nations, is crossing a complex global landscape shaped by pressing issues. In economic cooperation, the global economy faces inequalities, shifting trade, and post-pandemic impacts. Your leadership is vital to driving growth, job creation, and making Ghana an export-led economy. Your initiatives, like the 24-hour economy, digital jobs program, and Big Push, hold transformative potential. In education, your decision to uphold the ongoing free senior high school policy and to enhance it through key reforms such as expanding infrastructure and improving basic schools is testament to your firm belief in education as a catalyst for growth in any society. On security matters, security challenges, both internal and external, remain a major concern. Your efforts to control small arms and boost police visibility are key steps to strengthen Ghana's security. These actions will also foster peace within ECOWAS and promote regional stability. Concerning climate change poses serious threats to Ghana, including rising temperatures, deforestation, and erratic weather patterns that harm livelihoods and food security. We commend your commitment to protecting the environment by adopting green building standards and investing in renewable energy. On women and youth empowerment, we trust your administration will continue efforts to expand education, healthcare, and opportunities for all, your initiatives such as the 30% quota for women in the political appointments and the Women's Development Bank are commendable. Naming Ghana's first female Vice President, Her Excellency Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman, is also a significant milestone. On human rights and governance, Ghana's progress in human rights, such as the abolition of the death penalty and passage of the Affirmative Action Act, reflect its commitment to democracy and rights protection. Some challenges remain, and we trust your leadership to advance this human rights value. In health, we are confident that Ghana's health sector will receive a huge boost under your Mahama Cares program, which will support persons with chronic diseases. In international politics and diplomacy, Ghana plays a major role in global politics on the international scene by becoming a full member of the Francophonie and a leader of the Commonwealth of Nations. It is in a greater position to promote cultural diversity, which builds bridges between nations and contributes significantly to world affairs. In the area of sports, digitalization, agriculture, tourism, among others, we trust your vision to transform these fields for national growth. Your Excellency, even though the past is challenging, opportunities abound. Ghana had the human and natural resources, talent, and determination to overcome obstacles and emerge stronger. Through diplomatic cooperation, we find solutions, and we, your partners, offer our collective support to pave the way for a more peaceful, just, tolerant, and prosperous world. On behalf of the diplomatic corps, I extend warm greetings and wishes for a more successful and rewarding year to Your Excellency, the President. May this new year, 2025, mark the beginning of a new era of progress, peace, and prosperity for Ghana and its people. The Ghanaian people look up to you, Mr. President, with eyes full of hope and expectation. These great people with their cultural diversity, creativity, and tenacity, if given what they deserve, will amaze the world. Afishiapa, Medamoise, Shukran, merci, thank you.
Another round of applause for the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps. Mr. Dean, thank you very much. At this juncture, I would invite the Evergreen Envoy Choir of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to give us a musical interlude whilst we prepare to receive the message, the New Year message from His Excellency the President. Thank you very much, Envoy Square. Distinguished invited guests, I now have the singular honor to invite the President of the Republic of Ghana to deliver his New Year message. Shall we please welcome him with a round of applause? Mr. President.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, the Right Honorable, the Speaker is supposed to be here, but he asked to be absent because of some pressing duties. Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice and spouse, the Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs, other Ministers of State, Deputy Ministers, Honorable Members of Parliament, Your Excellency, the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, esteemed traditional and religious leaders, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to welcome all of you to the 2025 exchange of New Year greetings, the first since my assumption of office as the President of the Republic of Ghana on the 7th of January 2025 for a second term in office. On behalf of the government and the people of Ghana and in my own name, I wish to extend warm wishes to you for a happy and prosperous 2025. This year, we are organizing it with a difference at the Presidency instead of Pedwasi Lodge, and I believe that I saved off all of you a drive up the mountain and all the traffic that you would have gone through. This formal gathering with members of the Diplomatic Corps represents a renewed hope for partnership and promise of new beginnings as we step into the year 2025. On this occasion, we reaffirm our commitment to nurturing the bonds of friendship, cooperation, and goodwill that exist between Ghana and your respective countries. In today's globalized and complex world, our fates are inextricably intertwined, and this fact cannot be overstated. The relationships that we forge will ripple through time, influencing the trajectory of our nations and the quality of lives of our people. I take this opportunity to express my deep appreciation to Your Excellency Mr. Meher Kir, Ambassador of the Republic of Lebanon and the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, for your leadership and collaborative spirit that has fostered unity within the diplomatic community. Your leadership serves as a reminder that diplomacy is not solely about negotiation, it is also about cultivating enduring relationships. I'm also grateful to the entire Diplomatic Corps for your invaluable contributions towards strengthening the relations between Ghana and your respective countries and institutions. Through every encounter and dialogue, you have played a pivotal role in shaping a global narrative that prioritizes unity over division. I thank you for your unwavering service and commitment. Your work serves as a bridge connecting our diverse cultures and fostering mutual understanding among communities. To the newly appointed heads of mission and leaders of international organizations joining us for the first time, I say a warm welcome, and in Ghana we say Akwaba. Your presence here holds great promise and signifies the blossoming of partnerships that can yield significant benefits for our collective efforts. We began the new year on the heels of several diplomatic achievements for Ghana. In a challenging multilateral environment, Ghana successfully chaired the 67th session of the Commission on Narcotic Drugs, negotiated and adopted by consensus the midterm review of the 2019 Ministerial Declaration of the World Drug Problem, Ghana was also elected to the United Nations Human Rights Council for a 3-year term beginning this year. We'll use our membership of the UN Human Rights Council to champion the promotion and protection of human rights globally. Ghana was also elected for the first time as chair of the International Atomic Energy Agency Board of Governors for a 1-year term. This offers us an opportunity to deepen our efforts in promoting nuclear safety and security, as well as the peaceful uses of nuclear energy to address global challenges such as food security and malnutrition, climate change issues, epidemics, disease, and energy sustainability. In addition, Ghana concluded its role as the president of the Climate Vulnerable Forum, a position that helped Ghana to amplify her voice and influence in climate discussions amongst the Committee of Nations. We became a full member of the Organisation Internationale de Francophonie, which is a testament to our commitment to regional cooperation and cultural diplomacy. This membership does not only promote linguistic diversity, but also expands our trade and investment opportunities, positioning Ghana as a key player in bridging the Anglophone and Francophone African gap. Moreover, election of Ghana's immediate former Foreign Minister Shirley Ayoko-Botwe as the 7th Secretary General of the Commonwealth underscores our growing prominence in multilateral relations and global governance. Her eminent stewardship of the Commonwealth should inspire a new generation of diplomatic and policymakers who will take up the mantle of service for our nation and the global community. Within this context, Ghana has put up the candidature of a distinguished career diplomat, Ambassador Mohammed Adam, for the position of Secretary General of the United Nations Tourism Organization in elections that are to be held in Madrid in May 2025. We seek the invaluable support of your respective countries for this candidature. Your Excellency the Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to convey Ghana's appreciation to all partner countries for their unwavering support on both bilateral and multilateral fronts. Throughout our development journey, you have been our partners. Your consistent commitment has been vital in propelling us towards our goals, and I hope to further strengthen these relationships as we advance Ghana's developmental agenda. Together, we can explore innovative solutions to common economic, social, or environmental challenges. I also take the opportunity to acknowledge the important role that the diplomatic corps play in fostering international goodwill and understanding for Ghana as a beacon of democracy in Africa. The recent national elections, during which Ghanaians overwhelmingly voted for a change, bears testimony once again to this reputation. It is both an honor and a privilege to be entrusted with the mandate of our people during this transformative period in our nation's history. Our democracy thrives on active participation, and it is crucial that every voice is heard as we chart a new path forward. For the international observers who traveled kilometers to come and join us to hold successful elections, I want to say a big thank you. My government is fully committed to addressing the significant macroeconomic and social challenges that we currently face as a country for the benefit of our citizens. These domestic challenges exist within a global context that requires careful navigation of geopolitical dynamics. We remain steadfast in promoting dialogue and cooperation among nations to meet these challenges collectively. The world is interlinked, and the obstacles we encounter are not confined within our borders. They require a unified response rooted in solidarity and cooperation. In Ghana, we are committed to promoting a 24-hour economy aimed at creating an environment where businesses can operate around the clock. This initiative seeks to maximize economic productivity and infrastructure utilization while generating sustainable employment opportunities across multiple shifts. Key sectors such as agro-processing, manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, construction, and transport services will greatly benefit from this policy, leading to a thriving economy that works for everyone and not a select few. We recognize the vital role of export development as a key driver of economic growth. We will accelerate export development aimed at boosting export capacity and market accessibility. We will establish the Accelerated Exports Development Program, which I have committed to personally chair. And we're also committed to supporting micro, small, and medium enterprises with technology to efficiently leverage the African Continental Free Trade Area. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I want to reaffirm our commitment to social development and acknowledge that our diaspora remains an invaluable asset to our nation. We are dedicated to strengthening our connection with Ghanaians abroad and people of African descent worldwide, and friends of Ghana wherever they may be. Migration, if properly managed, can benefit migrant workers, their communities, and their countries of destination and origin. However, migrant workers are often at risk of exploitation, abuse, and exclusion, with limited access to social protection benefits. Ghana is finalizing bilateral labor agreements with key partners to address the needs of vulnerable labor migrant workers and promote ethical recruitment. We are also in the process of finalizing additional agreements to enhance protection and support for migrant workers. We will also launch the Ghana Labor Export Program, which would allow skilled Ghanaian workers to work abroad for specified periods in order to gain experience and also to contribute their quota to other countries. We remain unwavering to our commitment to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, and will work closely with the United Nations and your respective countries in promotion of global peace and security during these turbulent times marked by geopolitical tensions. Our collective vigilance is essential to curb threats such as terrorism and also to address the impact of climate change, two pressing international issues that require our immediate attention and action. Moreover, Ghana's membership of and active engagement in organizations like the African Union and ECOWAS showcases our dedication to advancing social and developmental goals through international collaboration. Our focus on regional stability within ECOWAS remains paramount, recognizing the deep connections between regional stability and national security. The safety of our nation is intertwined with the security of our neighbors, and therefore fortifying our border security is essential for safeguarding our nation's safety and preserving our sovereignty. We understand that stability is the foundation upon which sustainable development is built, and we are committed to cooperating in key regional initiatives, including relations and collaboration with the Alliance of Sahelian States. This alliance emphasizes collaboration among member countries in addressing security challenges and combating terrorism and fostering economic development. By working with our Sahelian partners, we can reinforce our collective efforts to ensure peace and stability in our sub-region, which is crucial for the prosperity of all our nations. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good governance is the bedrock of our foreign policy, and we uphold transparency and accountability in all our processes to foster trust and constructive relationships, not only with our international partners, but everyone else. It bears repeating how important protocol is in our engagements. In concluding, I would like to request all diplomatic missions, consulates, and international organizations to at all times deal with our state institutions through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And as the minister has told you, they are going to have an open door policy, and if you have any problems, feel free to contact the ministry. In so doing, you will be keeping with the established diplomatic protocol and facilitating more efficient and effective collaboration, and thereby enhancing our mutual respect and understanding. Together, let us champion the principles of mutual respect, inclusivity, and shared prosperity as we confront the opportunities and challenges of this new year. It is through dialogue, collaboration, and collective action that we can navigate the complexities of our times and emerge stronger, united, and more resilient as a people. May I now request you to join me in raising your glasses to propose a toast. Let us toast to the prosperity and good health of our leaders, our countries, and our people. Long live Ghana's bilateral relations with all your countries. Thank you. May God bless us all. And cheers. I don't have a glass, but I think this will do. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. A round of applause for Mr. President for the inspiring, very insightful words, reassuring. Yes. We'll just take a short musical interlude whilst we prepare to do the exchange of greetings. At this juncture, okay. I think, envoys, thank you. I think we'll continue. May I now call on the Chief of Protocol of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to invite each ambassador, High Commissioner, Head of International Organization, and Honorary Consuls in order of precedence to present New Year greetings to the President, the Vice President, the Chief Justice, and the Minister for Foreign Affairs. Mr. Chief of Protocol, please.
Thank you very much, Director of State Protocol. Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, I have the honor of inviting you individually to exchange greetings with the President of the Republic of Ghana, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, and the Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs. Excellencies, I encourage you to keep your courtesies brief. To begin with, I invite His Excellency Mr. Maher Kerr, Ambassador of the Republic of Lebanon and the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps. To be followed by His Excellency Mr. Abdel Fattah al-Satari, the Ambassador of the State of Palestine and the Dean of the Middle East region. To be followed by His Excellency Mr. Abubakar Sadiq Barry, Ambassador of the Republic of Senegal. He will be followed by His Excellency Mr. Jean-Claude Gali Malila, Ambassador of the Republic of Malta and the Dean of the Europe region. He will be followed by His Excellency Mr. Kufa Chinoze, Ambassador of the Republic of Zimbabwe. He will be followed by His Excellency Colonel Awoki Panasa, Ambassador of the Togolese Republic. He will be followed by His Excellency Tom Norin, Ambassador of the Kingdom of Denmark. She will be followed by His Excellency Mr. Sergei Benikov, Ambassador of the Russian Federation. He will be followed by Her Excellency Mrs. Harriet Thompson, High Commissioner of the United Kingdom. She will be followed by Her Excellency Mrs. Ingrid Mollestad, Ambassador of the Kingdom of Norway. She will be followed by His Excellency Mr. Tamas Andre Faher, Ambassador of the Republic of Hungary. He will be followed by His Excellency Ishar Razali, Ambassador of the European Union Delegation. He will be followed by His Excellency Abdusoki Mahmoud Youssef, Ambassador of the Arab Republic of Egypt. He will be followed by His Excellency Abdusoki Mahmoud Youssef, Her Excellency Mrs. Fidelia Grand Gallon, Ambassador of the Republic of Suriname. She will be followed by Her Excellency Mrs. Virginia E. Palmer, Ambassador of the United States of America. She will be followed by His Excellency Kamil Bakar Ibrahim Hassan, Ambassador of the State of Libya. He will be followed by Her Excellency Bernice Owen Jones, High Commissioner of the Commonwealth of Australia. She will be followed by Her Excellency Jeanette Njuma Nyakeru, Ambassador of the Democratic Republic of Congo. She will be followed by His Excellency Jean Matteau Dor, Ambassador of the Republic of Guinea. Followed by His Excellency Hussein Gongo, Ambassador of the Republic of Turkey. To be followed by His Excellency Teferi Frika Gosai, Ambassador of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. To be followed by His Excellency Konate Uma, Ambassador of the Republic of Mali. To be followed by His Excellency Sultan Abdurrahman Al Dakel, Ambassador of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. To be followed by His Excellency Asilu Felix Tanon, Ambassador of Cote d'Ivoire, the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire. Followed by Her Excellency Rosa Liliana Gomez Cardenas de Western, Ambassador of Peru, the Republic of Peru. She will be followed by His Excellency Daniel Mahongo, Ambassador of the Republic of Zambia. He will be followed by Her Excellency Rosemary Umbabazi, Ambassador of the Republic of Rwanda, High Commissioner of the Republic of Rwanda. She will be followed by His Excellency Mulitin Stanojevic, Ambassador of the Republic of Serbia. He will be followed by Her Excellency Cecilia Obono Ndong, Ambassador of the Republic of Equatorial Guinea. He will be followed by His Excellency Pavel Bilek, Ambassador of Czech Republic. He will be followed by His Excellency Manish Gupta, High Commissioner of the Republic of India. He will be followed by His Excellency Park Kyung-sik, Ambassador of the Republic of Korea. He will be followed by His Excellency Norma Ang Sanchez, Ambassador of the United Mexican States. She will be followed by Justin is not here, that's why. He'll be followed by His Excellency Mr. Jeroen Verhoeven, Ambassador of the Kingdom of Netherlands.
Number 22.
Only 2 is not here. There's no 22 here. He'll be followed by His Excellency Jules Ahmad Anyambosu, Ambassador of the Republic of France. He'll be followed by His Excellency Fortunato Abringo, Ambassador of the Republic of Mozambique. Followed by His Excellency Mr. Murad Lohaidia, Ambassador of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. Followed by Her Excellency Mrs. Mariana Goncalves Madeira, Ambassador of the Federative Republic of Brazil. Followed by His Excellency Mr. Angel Losada Torres Quevedo, Ambassador of the Kingdom of Spain. Followed by Her Excellency Mrs. Juliette Bino Sutherland, Ambassador of the Republic of Barbados. Followed by His Excellency Mr. Khalid Jaber Saif Al Musalam, Ambassador of the State of Qatar. To be followed by His Excellency Mr. Johann Hessel, Ambassador of the Republic of Austria. Followed by His Excellency Very Reverend Monsignor Julien Kabore, Ambassador of the Holy See. Followed by Her Excellency Mrs. Miriam Montrat, High Commissioner of Canada. Followed by His Excellency Mr. Mohamed Hassan Kaizamba, High Commissioner of the Republic of Sierra Leone. To be followed by His Excellency Mr. Hiroshi to be followed by Mr. Said Nazir Idid bin Said Nazir Idid, Chargé d'Affaires of the Federation of Malaysia. To be followed by Mr. Dayo Adae, Chargé d'Affaires of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. To be followed by Mr. Daniel Kotut, Chargé d'Affaires of the Republic of Kenya. To be followed by Ambassador Garibal Kidi Al Ali Eldao, Chargé d'Affaires of the Republic of Sudan. To be followed by Mr. Suleiman Boubacar Adamu, Chargé d'Affaires of the Republic of Niger. To be followed by Mr. Mohamed Abdurrahman, Chargé d'Affaires of the State of Kuwait. To be followed by Mr. Tando Dalamba, Chargé d'Affaires of the Republic of South Africa. To be followed by Mr. Noor Nabi, Chargé d'Affaires of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. To be followed by Mr. Kobina Adekoka, Honorary Consul of Belarus. To be followed by Mr. Dimitri Avram, Honorary Consul General of Belgium. To be followed by Mr. Thomas Autry, Honorary Consul of Botswana. To be followed by Mr. Nicholas Cornelis Matthias van Stadion, Honorary Consul of Bulgaria. To be followed by Mr. Felix Benoit Gomes, Honorary Consul of Cape Verde. To be followed by Mr. Jean-Pierre Diasuka, Honorary Consul of Congo-Brazzaville. To be followed by Honorable Nabil Makran Basbus, Honorary Consul of Estonia. Followed by Ambassador Ray Kwaku, Honorary Consul of Haiti. Followed by Miss Amina Abudampoka Kagwa, Honorary Consul of Iceland. To be followed by Okatachi Boachi Dankwa Ababio, Honorary Consul of Jamaica. To be followed by Mr. Edmond Boatin, Honorary Consul of Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. To be followed by Dr. Mehat Khalid, Honorary Consul of Malawi. To be followed by Miss Nicolina Ano Ajay, Honorary Consul of New Zealand. New Zealand. To be followed by Mr. Antonio José de Matos Fernandes, Honorary Consul of Portugal. To be followed by Mr. Ni Ama Olenu, Honorary Consul of Sao Tome and Principe. To be followed by Miss Nikki Akosa, Honorary Consul of Sweden. Followed by Dr. Ken Kwaku, Honorary Consul of the United Republic of Tanzania. To be followed by Mr. Ashok Ramchand Mohinani, Honorary Consul of Uruguay. Followed by Mr. Daniel Mumuni, Country Representative of the Catholic Relief Services. Followed by Engineer Koku Laurent Tosu, Chairman and Head of Mission of the ECOWAS Regional Electricity Regulatory Authority. To be followed by Dr. Dennis Signolo, Head of Mission, Education International Africa. To be followed by Dr. Agri Agumya, Executive Director and Head of Mission of the Forum for Agricultural Research in Africa. To be followed by Dr. Olumfuke Kofi, Country Representative of the International Water Management Institute. To be followed by Dr. Leandro Manuel Medina, Resident Representative of the International Monetary Fund. To be followed by Mrs. Fatu Diallo India, Chief of Mission to Ghana, Togo, and Benin of the International Organization for Migration. To be followed by Mezud Areki, General Secretary of the Organization of African Trade Union Unity. To be followed by Mr. Charles Paul Iheanacho Albani, United Nations Representative Coordinator.
When you finish your list, okay. In Ukraine, I hear you came late, so we'll give you the list if you have assistance. Okay.
To be followed by Mr. Edmond Mukala Nguemo, Head of Office and Representative to Ghana of the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. To be followed by Ms. Nida Jewu Mazu, Representative of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. To be followed by Dr. David Winfred Ochan, Country Representative of the United Nations Population Fund. To be followed by Mr. Osama Makawi Kogali, representative of the United Nations Children Fund. Followed by Mrs. Ifeoma Esther Charles Mowumba, Director and Representative, United Nations Office for Project Services. To be followed by Mr. Urore Rusiga, Country Representative, Director, World Food Programme. To be followed by Dr. Frank John Lul, Officer in Charge, World Health Organization. To be followed by Ambassador Mohammed Lawan Ghana, Resident Representative Designate of ECOWAS. Resident Representative Designate of ECOWAS. To be followed by Ms. Ayerusalem Fasika, Country Manager, African Development Bank, Ghana Office. To be followed by Mr. Alex Pierre Arnaud Asamvo, Executive Secretary, Côte d'Ivoire Ghana Cocoa Initiative. To be followed by Mr. Bupinda Toma, Head of Country Delegation of the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. To be followed by the Chargé d'Affaires of Ukraine and Poland. To be followed by the country representative of FAO.
Excellencies, if our distinguished members of the Council of State are here, may we kindly invite them to please come and exchange New Year greetings with H.E. the President. Members of the Council of State. Okay. The World Bank representative, please, you may also. Yes. Members of the Council of State. Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Please, you may wish to take your seat. Yes. Thank you very much. A round of applause, please, for H.E. the President and the senior officials. We are just about to come to the end of the program. But before we do that, permit me to acknowledge the Ghana Police Band, led by ASP Gideon Adu-Bofo, and the envoys Evergreen Choir of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, led by the music director, Mr. E.D.K. Eson. A round of applause, please. Last but not the least, we want to thank Atlantic Catering Services, staff of the Office of the Deputy Chief of Staff Operations, the State Protocol Department, and the Presidential Household for putting up this wonderful event. Please enjoy yourself. H.E. the President will do some informal exchange of pleasantries once we are finished. Without much ado, Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for your participation in this year's presentation of New Year greetings. As we get ready for the national anthem, the police band and the envoy choir will lead us in the national anthem. Please. Thank you very much. This brings to the end of today's event. Please have fun, make merry. We still have the reception going on. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.